At Franklin High, the soccer field wasn't just grass and chalk lines, it was a proving ground where dreams clashed and reputations were forged. For Jamal Carter, a reserved black teen in worn cleats, it was the one place he still believed he could rise above the noise. He wasn't born into privilege. He carried the weight of a fractured home and a heart full of grit. When the team's star player made him the butt of a cruel joke, Jamal faced a choice: fade into the shadows or force the world to see what they'd tried to erase. That choice sparked a journey no one saw coming. The Texas sun beat down on Franklin High's sprawling campus, where wealth and status shaped every corner. Jamal, in thrift store sneakers and a faded hoodie, didn't blend in. His earbuds hummed with a clip of Landon Donovan, his idol, slicing through defenders with a fire Jamal could only dream of matching. Play with hunger, Donovan's voice echoed in his mind. But hunger wasn't what the varsity soccer team valued. Near the field, a knot of players lounged, their laughter sharp as glass. At the center was Ethan Hayes, team captain, son of the school's biggest donor, and king of Franklin's social hierarchy. He spotted Jamal first. "Yo, you lost," Ethan called, tossing an energy drink can carelessly. "Chess club's that way." The group snickered. Jamal forced a half-smile. "Just scoping the field. Tryouts are soon." Ethan smirked, eyeing Jamal's thin frame. "Tryouts? What? You aiming for water, boy?" "I play forward," Jamal said, voice steady but quick. "Been at it since I was a kid. Big fan of—" "Let me guess," Ethan cut in. "Donovan. Every wannabe thinks they're the next big shot." He stepped closer. Donovan clawed his way up. "But you? Stick to carrying towels." The laughter grew louder. Jamal's face burned as he tried to move past, but Ethan's foot flicked out, sending him sprawling. His backpack split open, and a faded jersey number 10, Donovan's signature barely legible, fluttered to the ground. Ethan picked it up, holding it like trash. "What's this?" "Your lucky charm." Jamal lunged for it, voice trembling. "Don't. It's my dad's." Ethan dangled it a moment longer before dropping it. "Keep dreaming, Carter," he sneered, walking off. Jamal knelt, clutching the jersey, his eyes burning with something fiercer than shame. Tryouts were coming, and he wasn't backing down. The next day, Jamal slouched in the back of Mr. Larson's history class, his hoodie shielding him from the room's judgment. The sting of Ethan's words lingered like dirt he couldn't scrub off. Mr. Larson, a stern man with a perpetually skeptical gaze, paced the front. "The Glass-Steagall Act," he barked. "Who can explain its repeal?" Silence. Ethan, lounging in the front row, twirled a pen, unbothered. He hadn't cracked a book all week, Jamal knew, having seen him preening on the field instead. Larson's eyes landed on Jamal. "Carter, enlighten us." Jamal froze. He'd read the chapter, but the spotlight felt like a trap. "It let banks take bigger risks," he said, voice low. "Led to the financial crisis." Larson raised an eyebrow. "Passable. Barely." Ethan leaned back, smirking. "Sounds like he's talking about himself." The class chuckled. Larson didn't correct them, his words cutting deeper. "Some are born for the stage. Others, well, they're better in the wings." As the bell rang, a quiet voice broke through. "You weren't wrong." Jamal turned to see Marcus Reed, a lanky kid with a notebook clutched like armor. Marcus rarely spoke, his family's food truck keeping him busy most nights. "Larson just hates being challenged," Marcus added. Jamal blinked. "You think I challenged him?" Marcus shrugged. "You showed up. That's more than most." For the first time, Jamal felt a flicker of warmth in Franklin's cold halls. But Ethan was waiting by the lockers. "Study buddies now?" he drawled, blocking Jamal's path. "You think you belong here, Carter? This school, this team, it's not your world." Jamal's fists clenched, but he only glared. "Thought so," Ethan said, sauntering off. Marcus, a few steps ahead, waited. "You okay?" he asked. "Used to it," Jamal muttered. Marcus frowned. "That's not okay." In the gym hallway, a flyer caught Jamal's eye. "Soccer tryouts, all grades welcome." His heart quickened. It wasn't a guarantee, just a chance. He remembered his dad's voice, tired but fierce. "They'll doubt you, son. Make them regret it." Jamal straightened, resolve hardening. He wasn't done yet. Tryouts began under a blazing afternoon sky. Jamal clutched his scuffed cleats, their laces frayed but clean. The field buzzed with players in glossy gear. Ethan at the center, juggling a ball like he owned the turf. Coach Daniels, a grizzled man with a whistle dangling from his neck, barked orders. Hustle. Show me you belong. Jamal's name was called last, assigned to group conditioning drills, endless laps. His stomach sank. He hadn't come to run circles. Lap after lap, Ethan's voice rang out, commanding Group A scrimmage. Cross it. I'm open. Jamal watched him nail a header, the crowd cheering. By the sixth lap, Jamal's legs screamed, sweat stinging his eyes. Then, a sharp pain doubled him over. Ethan stood above, smirking. Oops. Didn't see you. The ball he'd accidentally kicked hit Jamal's gut. No one spoke up. Even coach missed it, distracted. Jamal stood, tossing the ball back, refusing to give Ethan the satisfaction of tears. At home, the apartment smelled of cornbread, but Jamal's silence was louder. His mom, Angela, studied his bruised expression. Tryouts, she asked. He shrugged, retreating to his room. Sitting on his bed, he stared at a photo of his dad in a Marine uniform, arm around a younger Jamal, holding a tiny trophy. I tried, Dad, he whispered, voice breaking. That night, Angela sat across from him at the kitchen table. You're done? She asked, reading his defeat. I don't belong, Jamal said. They're faster, stronger. I'm nothing out there. She didn't flinch. Because one kid tripped you? Or because you're listening to that voice telling you you're not enough? She pulled out an old cassette player, setting it between them. Your dad left this for you. Static crackled, then his dad's voice filled the room. Hey kid, if you love something, fight for it. Don't quit when they don't see you. Play until they have no choice but to look. Jamal's eyes welled. Angela's hand covered his. He knew life wouldn't be fair. That's why he said it. Jamal grabbed his cleats and headed to the community park, its rusted goalposts glowing under streetlights. He played a Donovan clip, mimicking every move, step-overs, flicks, sprints. His legs burned, but he kept going, each stumble fueling his fire. Hours later, a notification lit his phone, Landon Donovan's contest for young talent. Show me why you belong, Donovan said. Jamal's hands shook not with fear, but with purpose. By dawn, he'd submitted his entry. At school, Ethan cornered him. You entered Donovan's contest? What? You think he's scouting charity cases? Jamal met his gaze. You'll see. Ethan's smile faltered, just for a second. Marcus helped film the video, capturing Jamal's footwork in alleys and empty lots. You've got something special, Marcus said, watching the playback. That's my dad, Jamal replied, voice steady. Word spread, and Coach Daniels noticed, calling Jamal by name in drills. Ethan's shoves grew harder, his whispers colder. You're a backup, Carter. Always will be. Then, during a scrimmage, it happened. Jamal chased a loose ball, and Ethan's cleat caught his jaw deliberate, precise. Pain exploded, and Jamal hit the ground, blood in his mouth. Ethan played innocently. He ran into me. Coach knelt beside Jamal. Stay down. The team looked away, except for Ryan, the team's social media guy, whose phone kept rolling. That night, a doctored video went viral, making Jamal look like the aggressor. Fake striker, the caption read. Comments tore him apart. No wonder he's Group C. At home, Angela saw his bruised jaw. What happened? Jamal's voice cracked. An accident. Alone, he watched his contest video, then deleted it, whispering to his reflection, maybe they're right. He skipped practice, becoming a ghost in Franklin's halls. On Friday, Coach Daniels found him in detention. You're missing tryouts. Jamal stared at the floor. Didn't think I was wanted. Daniels handed him a roster. Jamal's name was there, alternate, but I don't care about gossip, Daniels said. I care about grit. I saw what Ethan did. I didn't speak up because I wanted to see if you'd fight. Jamal's throat tightened. Why me? Daniels shrugged. I know a fighter when I see one. That night, Jamal sat on his porch, the roster in hand. Across campus, Ethan stared at a failing grade report, his name next to Jamal's passing average. His fists clenched. He's not taking my spot. Angela found Jamal at the kitchen table, defeated. I'm not good enough, he said. She shared her own story off being the only black girl in her class, overlooked for a science fair because of her image. I wanted another school, she said. The world builds ceilings, but you've got legs. Run. Marcus, beside him, added, I've got the footage. Deadline's tomorrow. Jamal stood. Let's do it. They filmed until dawn, Jamal's moves raw and real. He uploaded it, clicking submit with a quiet, I'm sure. Monday brought a bombshell. Donovan posted a video. I'm visiting one school to pick a finalist in person, he said. Jamal's heart raced. This isn't the end, he told Marcus. It's the start. At practice, the air crackled. Then, a figure stepped from an SU Landon Donovan. The team froze. Ethan jogged over, all charm. Big fan, Mr. Donovan. Saw my video. Donovan nodded politely. I saw a lot. His eyes found Jamal. One stood out. Not just skill heart. He called Jamal forward. I saw your video. The way you got up after every fall. That's greatness. Ethan's smile cracked as Donovan's voice sharpened. I was told I didn't belong too. But I never made others small to feel big. I don't choose bullies. Jamal wept. Not from weakness, but from being seen. Donovan hugged him, whispering, I used to be you. The next Saturday, Jamal started in a scrimmage, his passes crisp, his assists sparking a goal. Ethan, off his game, approached at halftime. I was a jerk, he admitted. You're good, Carter. I thought I had to crush you to stay on top. Jamal shrugged. Just play the game. In the second half, they moved as a unit, Ethan scoring off Jamal's pass. The crowd roared. Coach clapped Jamal's back. You belong. Monday, Ethan was benched for grades. He passed Jamal in the hall, their nod silent but heavy. In the locker room, Jamal found him cleaning alone. I can help you study, Jamal offered. Ethan blinked. After everything? Jamal nodded. It's a second chance for both of us. Ethan sat, voice soft. Thanks, Carter. Weeks later, they studied together, their rivalry fading into respect. Donovan called, planning a feature video. At the next scrimmage, Jamal and Ethan played as equals, their goal a testament to their bond. Angela watched, proud. Ethan's dad, humbled by his past, stood beside her. The footage went viral, but the real victory was theirs. Jamal wasn't just a name anymore. He'd fought, fallen, and risen. Ethan, stripped of pride, found redemption. Their story wasn't about goals, but about lifting each other. What do you think? Have you faced bullying or injustice? Did you fight back, forgive, or both? Share your stance in the comments. Your voice matters. Subscribe for more stories that challenge and inspire.